I know everybody in the AI world, like they're all over there in San Francisco being like, man, everything's about to end. The singularity is now. We're on the droop. The curve looks like this and we're at this part right here. But look, if that's where we're at, will there be money in the future? Will any of it matter?
Here's the thing that he's not accounting for is that, so many studies say that the best thing, again, that you could do is not to speculate like this, to diversify and just stick with it long term. Because the one variable here that could change everything is that the next thing, the next AI could come up that we haven't even dreamt of yet, and it's around the corner. Like AI, 10 years ago, you would have no idea. I'm sure people were working on it, but you wouldn't think that like, oh, it's gonna be that. And it is. So it could be the next AI that comes and saves the day that we just don't think of, that pulls brand new companies to the S&P, top companies, and then all of a sudden things just like balloon even further. Like we don't know that. That's why I think it's important to just diversify from the beginning, stick with it long term, and just don't panic sell. And if things drop, you just keep buying it. As long as you don't need the money for 20 years, shouldn't make that big of a difference, in my opinion, as some random dude on YouTube.
What I do know is that I have many times said to people, just buy S&P 500 and hold it. And now I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep doing that, but I'm also going to do a second thing because the market cap of the S&P is so focused in the top 10 stocks and so focused in a particular sector, which is AI, which is not a sector that we know about. It's not a mature sector. We do not know what it's going to be. So it just seems risky to do the thing that I have been doing and have advised people to do many times. And so I made a video about it.
So here's what I'm doing for those that want to know. I am pretty heavily invested in the S&P 500, but going forward, and I really have been doing this for the last few months, is that instead of investing a larger amount in the S&P 500, I'm investing a smaller amount on a regular basis, but then I'm putting the difference into emerging markets and international, and a little bit of a Bitcoin ETF at the same time. And then that way, instead of 80% of my money going to S&P, maybe now it's 40% is going to S&P, and then the other 60 is split up between the Bitcoin ETF, international, and emerging markets. And